and welcome to Two Tired Teachers. Today I'm going to be replacing the scissor jack, stabilizing jack, on the passenger side of the RV. Now, I did this on the driver's side about a year and a half ago, and when I ordered them it was not that much more to go on and get two instead of one, and I figured if one was going out then the other one would before long. Well, we've set up about 3 or 4 times this year and it's really getting to be a hassle, and making some annoying noises. So it's really pretty straightforward, but I am going to show you a couple of things that I learned with the other one that may save you a little bit of time. First of all, for mine, all I'm going to need is a 10mm ratchet, and the suggestion that I have here is, I'm going to show you what I do. If this came with the hardware, mine didn't. The package was kind of beaten up in the mail. We ordered it from Camping World. But when it arrived, I mean, it's a very heavy package to have 2 scissor jacks. It didn't have the hardware, so I just reused, on the other side, just reused the hardware that was on it, and it's doing great. So that's what I'm going to do on this side. But my biggest hint for you is this. I'm going to go on and act like I'm putting this jack down. So I'm not going to put any pressure at all on it, but what that's going to do is, as I loosen up those bolts that are holding this in place, I don't have to worry about it falling. I don't have to worry about trying to balance it and hold it. It's simply going to rest on the blocks that I've placed under it, and I'll leave those blocks there so that whenever I get ready to put the next one on, all I have to do is line it up, and I'm not trying to hold it and stuff. And that's what I did with the other side. It helped. Hopefully it'll go smoothly this time as well. Okay, so I'm just going to start by stacking up some blocks under here. There we go. Okay, now one thing that I am going to do, and that is with my new jack, which is right here, I am going to jack it up just a hair so that it's the same height as this. Then the other thing I'm going to do, since I am using this old hardware, is I'm going to take it and spray it down pretty good with some WD-40, so it should go in there a little bit easier. But I'm going to leave my blocks exactly where they are, make sure the jack is the same height, and maybe just a hair more because you saw that drop just a little bit. Hardest thing here is going to be to line up all of the holes so that I can get all of these started. You do alternate, as I was doing, taking them out, alternate as I put them back in. Then I should have a new scissor jack on and save myself a service call. I have the new jack here, and I have raised it, and that did take a little assistance. And so the hardest thing is going to be lining up the holes, but I do want to point out that when you do this, and it should go without saying, but just because when we get in a hurry we sometimes forget things, be sure that you do put the end that you need to access with your extender out toward the road, because that'd be frustrating if we did it the wrong way. So I didn't do that on this one. I think I did on the other. That's probably why I remember that so clearly. I'll be honest and admit my mistakes when I make them. But anyway, so now we're just going to reverse the process, line this thing up, and hopefully it will be done in just Okay, that does seem to be very, very secure. Not budging. Now the moment of truth. Take the blocks out. Make sure it stays. Which I can't imagine that it wouldn't, but hopefully. Well, I don't want to take all the blocks out because I'm setting up camp. So, let me see if I can get that one to slide out down there. And it is a very warm day in Texas. But the reason I did this today, there you go. Now you can see it staying. Waited until we got ready to come camping is because now I get to go jump in a lake and cool off a bit. But there is the new scissor jack. And yeah, there is a new scissor jack. It's as you can see, it's up there, it's sturdy, and that's all it took. It does help so much to have this stuff stacked underneath it so that you're not having to try and hold that and everything while you're doing it. Now I'm just going to extend it a little bit and go take a swim. Okay, started thinking about that and thought I might as well go in and show you this new scissor jack in action. So, just extend that, nice and quiet, smooth, and there we go. Thanks for watching, Two Tired Teachers.